Okay, so it's time to clear the air real quick, right? And I know that these statements are a little bit offensive to a lot of people, but it needs to be said. You feel me? So I'm just gonna read this straight from my notes. People use religion to hide their shittiness. Church is just a classroom with an egotistical teacher at the front. Any religion you think exists is a twisted illusion of God. God has never needed anything or anyone's permission to give any type of guidance. Especially for me, I've never needed to do anything outside of myself besides either like go to sleep, meditate, exist to get the messages and guidance that God needed to give me. But and see, that's that throat chakra. Look, next page. If God wanted to talk to you, why in the hell would he tell Jesus and have Jesus relay the message to you? That don't make sense. See, everybody wants to say fuck the middleman until it's actually fuck the middleman. I promise you, when God wants to talk to you, he will talk to you and only you through his own voice. Like, it's kind of weird too. When I think about Jesus, everybody's trying to be like Jesus, but Jesus was trying to be like God. Why? Because he understood it was a direct connection between him and Source. Now everybody reads this book and tries being like the Son or whatever, whoever Jesus is, instead of God. It's kind of, I don't know, but look, that's why religion is kind of twisted. It's like an illusion of God through adding all of these unnecessary pieces to the equation that doesn't need to be there at all. And I don't care what nobody says. What does the next page say? You niggas need to learn how to meditate or some shit, and maybe you'll actually be able to hear for once. Get that damn ego out the way. And that's essentially what it is too. You want to know something crazy? Because I could sit here and go on for ages about little discrepancies I see in this, right? When the first thing that threw me off was when I was seeing all these pictures from the Bible and back in the day and all this other type of stuff, and nobody looked like a nigga. I ain't see a lick of black. I ain't see a lick of black. I ain't see none of that. That threw me off a little bit. First, it made me think like something's not right here. That was the very, very, very first thing that made me be like, I think I'm studying the wrong thing. You feel me? And then I'm just gonna leave that there, bro, because ego and just like there's so many discrepancies, like how they don't mention the woman enough, how God is a he when God was never a person. Like, it's just like so many small discrepancies I see in that, which I could probably make a whole video literally just ranting on and on and on. And if I actually had my train of thought right before I hopped on camera, I would have listed all of those things off one by one so I could tell you. And if you're a melanated person, religion should really be wrong. I don't care which one you go to. If you're Muslim, Baptist, Catholic, I don't care. It should rub you a little bit wrong. If you actually understood where you come from, who you are. When did we need an instruction manual to talk to God? Come on, you guys. God is talking to us all day long, every day. It doesn't matter what you do right now, he's talking to you. Why do we need all these extra things to acknowledge something that was here regardless and is always going to be there regardless? You guys are just twisted. I don't know. You guys are twisted in my head. Now, on to the next subject. My God. If you're having to ask if you've met the one, chances are you haven't. When you've actually met your partner, it would be an inner knowing. Not only will their intentions show clearly in their actions, leaving little room for confusion, but your life will start to transform as a result of the union. Now, let me stop right there, right? It will leave little room for confusion. all of y'all are sitting there heartbroken. Oh my god, she really loved me. Oh my god, she cheated on me. Oh my god, it's just like, oh my, and then a lot of us reminisce over the past and then be like, oh my god, did I fumble the one? Was she the one? No, dummy. If she was the one, she would still be there. Do you get what I'm saying? Like she would still be in your energy. She would still be helping you. You feel me? In whatever facet that looks like, mentally, spiritually, physically, I don't know. She would be your partner. You feel me? All this situationship, all these third parties, all these people cheating. Oh my God. I used to do it. I ain't an angel. Don't get these videos like misconstrued. You feel me? I'm wise and ignorant at the same time, and I choose when I want to interact, from each side. But majority of the time is from the wise side. But I'm my moments. You feel me? But no. And then the other half is your life will start to transform. It's your other half. You're going to inevitably start seeing life a little bit more clear as a result of it. You feel me? Whether it's acknowledging some more of your own passions, acknowledging how to take care of yourself, how to rest. So many different things happen when you finally intertwine with the person that you were meant to be with. It's like a spiritual activation in a way. Your literal vision broadens. And that's why I said when you meet the one, your life will literally be a result of that. And it's kind of crazy too. There's this saying that they be like, they judge a man by the woman that he has next to him, right? Now, if the men outside of you are judging you based upon the woman that you have, you should be judging your own, being based upon the person that you have. Are they beneficial? Are they, eloquent? Are they patient? Are they kind? Are they loving? Are they honest? All that other type of stuff. What's the rest of it say? Now, the other half of your picture, life starts to become clear. If there's truly someone meant for you, it's impossible for the connection to miss you. You will meet if so. So look, some people just might not have a one. You feel me? It's not that's okay. Not everybody's gonna have a partner or something like that in their lifetime, and it's okay. You feel me? If that's what happens to you, but if you do have somebody that's meant for you, it's inevitable that you're gonna meet them. And it's kind of like a destined in time because they were meant for you, which means something in their coding, in their DNA, in their structure, in their cells is going to cause a spark for them to do something somewhere that leads to something that leads to somewhere else that leads to something that leads to them right in front of you. Same thing is going to happen in your life because it was literally meant to happen. It is so much deeper than we can consciously perceive. When two people are on the same wavelength energetically, what's gonna happen? They're gonna eventually meet somewhere. You feel me? Sometime during this lifetime. When? That's the thing that we don't know. When this interaction is gonna happen, if it happens for you. But is there anything else? Ooh. Now this is actually a kind of good place to end it off with, especially because of the little spiciness I started this video with. Remember, confrontation is imminent when you're speaking and living through truth. Truth is usually debated by the ignorant of the masses who feel entitled to their identity of being wrong. Develop thicker skin. It's coming. Now, what's crazy? I already knew I was going to do things like this. I always said, if I ever got any type of public recognition, and I was financially good or anything like that, you guys are not going to like me because of my mouth. I'm going to say the truth. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to keep it so real. It's I don't want to be like a Kanye 2.0. But you know what I can't say? Maybe my Papa. My Papa 2.0 feels a little bit more integrally, centered in that because that dude was a hothead. But confrontation is normal. I was saying that it's kind of crazy. I'm going to tell the story time. This is actually behind the scenes info. Nobody noticed besides who was there. You feel me? So it was like literally, I think it was yesterday. I was at this Quincy Jones thing. This is like the 50-year celebration, right? And my papa said that everybody who was in that room, there was like black intellectuals and stuff like that. Those were the people who were keeping them out. You feel me? You know, like blackballing them back in the day. You feel me? So they start talking. You know, it was kind of before all this stuff started happening, and Papa's telling his truth on, you know, where they came from and all that type of stuff. And people started arguing with him, and then got a little bit heated, you know. And dude was like, "Oh, well, let me set you straight." My Papa's like, "Set who straight? 85-year-old man standing on business." You feel me? Confrontation is imminent. You feel me? And once you accept that, it's kind of just like, I'm gonna do and say what I want anyways. You're gonna say how you're gonna feel how you feel, and let's just move on with our lives, you know. But yeah, man, I think that's it for the video. I don't have anything else in my notes, at least that I want to talk about in this video. I think I've done enough. I think I've done enough. Yeah, you feel me? So I love y'all. I'm see you on the next video. Whatever.